This spot has been a natural crossing place to get from the west side of the Fraser River behind me to the east side ahead of me for thousands of years. We're about halfway between Yale to the south and Hell's Gate to the north in the traditional territory of the Spuzzum First Nation. This I'm standing on is the Alexandra Bridge. We're high above the Fraser River, and for 10,000 years the First Nations used this spot to cross over from the west bank to the east, where they could go over the mountains, through the valleys and into the interior of the province on a well-developed trade route. When the First Nations met with the fur traders saw that they had a very good route and tried to use this as a fur brigade route in 1848 to bring their furs down from the north to Tidewater. It didn't work out so well. They lost dozens of horses trying to cross the river here, and it was quite a catastrophe, so they moved their trail further down towards Hope. But this place has always been a natural crossing place. It was a natural crossing place for the First Nations, for the fur traders, and then of course in 1858 you get gold fever sweeping through here. So in 1863 an original wooden bridge was built as part of the Caribou Wagon Road, and there was a toll house behind me back there, built by Joseph Trutch, the man who operated this as a toll bridge as part of that Caribou Wagon Road network. Later on, of course, you get the constructions of the great national railways. Behind me is the original CPR line, and on the other side of the bank we have the CN line. These is a great microcosm of BC transportation history right here, because what we're standing on is the next great step forward. This is the 1926 Alexandra Bridge. This was the transportation hub of what was then called the Fraser Highway, the Caribou Highway, and would eventually, of course, become the Trans-Canada Highway. So this is like a layer cake. It's a stratum of various different layers of transportation and cultural history, and it's one of the most significant historic sites in the entire Lower Fraser Canyon.